It's Kambada, the shaman, the god, the crack baby. And right now you're tuned in to Kofi's Universe, the number one and most truest source for hip hop news, reaction videos, sports, black culture, and much, much more. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button now. Bada.
YouTube salute Chicago Bulls guard Patrick Beverley thinks bad parenting and the current rap culture are the biggest reasons for Ja Morant's recent problems. If you're new to my channel, thumbs up the video. Hit the sub button, click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. So Morant remains out for the Memphis Grizzlies as he continues to work on himself following the string of controversies he found himself in. To recall, Morant has been in hot water after he was seen showing off a gun during an IG live while he was in a Denver nightclub. And it only got worse when photos of him with a stripper from the said nightclub got leaked. The youngster has also been accused of assaulting a teenager during her little sister's volleyball game. The Grizzlies guard has since entered a counseling program in Florida as he works his way back to the NBA. And while he has been on the receiving end of the massive criticisms for his actions, some couldn't help but wonder where he went wrong. So when he asked to comment about Morant's situation during an interview on Barstool Rundown, Beverly didn't hold back and he shared his 2 cents on the matter. Aside from parenting, Pat thinks the current rap culture where artists keep showing off guns and acting like thugs greatly influenced Morant and many of the younger generation today. Lost his mind, parenting, Beverly said on Morant's issue. I think music has a lot to do with this now, especially with this culture. Everyone holding a gun in the video is okay. Bling on your teeth is okay. Pants half down your ass, that's okay. So that's like okay now. Back in the day, there was a MF on the beach in a silk shirt talking about some, yeah, baby, let's party. Like we're in the 80s. Everybody had on um, 6 shirts and everybody was dressed the same. And a big callback to the 90s when parents kept reminding their children about what they are listening to, Beverly added, it's just a product of what we listen to. The culture now is shoot 'em up, bang bang, shoot 'em up, bend you over. I got this amount of money. I'm on private jets. That. That's what the younger generation is. Sadly to say, it shouldn't be based on our music, but it's mostly based on what we listen to, and that's how it is. Pat has been supportive of Ja Morant ever since the gun scandal and all the other issues related to him started, and clearly he's trying to make sense of what led to the controversies he's involved in. All right, so let me jump in and let me say something. He's right. It is parenting in the music, and shout out to my boy Kobe 2K fan. Um, y'all sub to him, y'all on IG. Kobe, he has his own little stuff going on as far as like doing things in the media, doing things for boxing, and he's a great brother. He's always sending me articles, so shout out to him. But he sent me this article this morning when I was on my way to the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning. I was like, oh, for real? So I got a chance to think about like he's right though. Let's start with parenting. Number one, John Morant's father should be his father, not his friend. All that best friend, all that let's dress alike, all that let's act a certain way. No, throw that out the window. When your son becomes an adult or a daughter, if it's, your child becomes, a woman, not saying that you can't have that relationship with them, but you still got to be the parent when they need you to be the parent. When they're in a life crisis. Right now, John Moran should have never got to this stage because if his father was his father and putting his foot down, he's a 23-year-old grown man. You don't got to whoop him. Hey, son, you shouldn't be doing that. Come on, son. Now, if John Morant ignores his father and does his own thing, but at least he can say his father did put his foot down. You got to have that balance with your with your children. There's a thin line between love and hate. Some people call it tough love. I call it just love. You got to love them a certain way to let them know You're not playing no games, and this is what it is. That's one. Let's start with two. Let's go to two, which is the music, the culture. Do I believe the music influenced him? Yeah. When you got people like Little Baby, Little Dirk, the baby, don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking them on who they are. King Von, may he rest in peace, and other stuff like that. That is going to actually turn their minds into like, oh, I can do that same thing too. These people are not listening to no Nas. I know they ain't listening to no King's Disease 3 talking about generational wealth or just the hip hop lyrics. They not listening to no K Reno. I'm being dead serious. Yeah, some of them are listening to Griselda, which is cool, you know what I'm saying? But they're not really listening to no Core Mega, no Royce the 5'9", no Daylight. Yeah, they probably listen to Kendrick, Pusha T, but I'm talking about the real bang bang, shoot 'em up, kill my homies, yada yada yada. But not giving you like the backstory of if you do this, this is what's gonna happen to you. You're gonna be in jail. You're gonna sit your ass down. It's one thing to talk about your life experiences or talk about what's going on in your hood, your set, your ghetto, your projects. But if you're not giving that, there's ramifications for what you're gonna do. It don't make no sense. That's why a majority of these rappers can't be um, writers in Hollywood or write a damn movie or a play because they all talking about the same thing. So the music has influence, especially the music he listens to. And I don't even know everything he listens to because most of these artists, as new artists, they boo-boo stain. I don't listen to their shit. I don't. I listen to Corday. He's dope. You see what I'm saying? I listen to some people that's really got something they talking about something. But if you're not like J.Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Rick Ross, he has motivational music. Don't get me wrong. Some things is whatever, but if you're not the Nas is still holding it down. You're not old school like me. I'm 90s. I love the 90s. Wu-Tang. Give me Wu-Tang. Give me Snoop Dogg. Give me Ice Cube. You better check yourself before you wreck yourself. And he wrecked himself right now. Give me Mobb Deep. Rest in peace to Prodigy. Give me Boot Camp Click. Helter Skelter. Smith and Wesson. Buckshot. Black Moon. Give me Outkast. Give me Goody Mob. Give me UGK. Give me Dog Pound, the Alcoholics, Far Side. Yeah, I want that real hip hop. Karis One, Cool G Rap, Redman, one of my favorite rappers of all time. You see, that's music right there. That's hip hop, not this bullshit. Post your comments below. Post smash Black Panther the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. If you want to support and donate to the channel, I have Patreon, patreon.com/KofiUniverse. Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, everything's in the description. Till next time, salute.